Hello, Randy Rain here, and check it out. I have another animated animations. This time, the Bugs Bunny and the Elmer Fudd, my favorite. I'm very curious on how this Elmer Fudd gets shoot across here. So I'm going to get started on this one and get this one working. So here we go. Step one, take these screws out and take the top panel off. And then you kind of have to work it, get it past a little lip. There it comes. There. Alright. Go ahead and free up the top piece. Taking the switch off. Alright, so this is like belt driven. I wouldn't have guessed that. Where to start? Where to start? I mean, there's a motor here and there's a motor here. This one's obviously working this thing. And I guess this one's probably working here, but maybe not. I'm going to take Bugs off of here. Oh, there's something back here. Oh, it's the boxing glove that comes out. This gearbox is not working this thing. I don't think. I don't see how it can. There must be another one up here. This probably just activates it and makes this thing shoot back or something. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously that pin goes into there. Need to put that back. Let's go ahead and take Elmer off too. Oh, here's another motor right here. Oh, this is all one piece on this one. Very interesting. That's bringing it up. And I guess if it just brings it up a little bit, it's just going to show the rabbit coming up and down. But then when he finally comes up, goes up all the way, it pushes that up. Okay, got a little warm drive gear, and it is cracked. Yeah, that just slid right off of there. And you can see it is cracked. Something good. Put a little replacement gear on there. And I'm sure this one is an idle gear. I think that one's fine. More than likely, this is the only thing going to be wrong with these is cracked gears, because you have these switches here like that, and so if this thing can't move up and hit this switch, then the program that it's doing is not going to continue. Same thing with all these other switches over here. There's one here and all that. Let's move over to this one. Oh, well, interesting. This one is running the belt as well. I'm going to go ahead and take this other side off too. And that one runs as well. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. This is how it shoots backwards. Because it goes slow and it rides on this little humpy thing, which makes this thing kind of wobble, makes him look like he's moving. But then when the punch comes, it switches to a different one and makes it go faster and shoots it across. So one's pulling it this way and one's making it go real fast the other way. I'm guessing this is the slow one since it has more gears to make it go slower. This one has fewer gears, so I'm guessing this is what brings it back. This is a track here. Let's take this off. Now that track should come off, and I could take this with it, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, we can see what's going on. Got some sort of little planetary gear system here. Oh. Okay, there we go. I see. Alright, on this one, there's this little planetary gear, so when this spins one direction, it's going to push up against there, but if it goes the other direction, it's going to move this one out of the way. And these gears all look fine. Yeah, these are all idle gears, except for maybe that one, but that one's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong there. Just need to look at this one. There is a crack starting, but it's not too bad actually. Come back to that one. Let's look over here. Yep, so this one, can I get that out? Oh yeah, this one's cracked as well. That's a pretty big gear to be cracked as well. Looks like a 12 tooth. Well, I've got one of those. Alright, back to this one. It's not cracked, but it's starting to. You can see a little crack forming at the bottom. It would have lasted a little while, but I've got one of those. Nice. Here's the big gears, and they got cracks on them. They're forming cracks. Look at that. Be darn. Well, I don't have that big of a gear. So I am going to have to try to fix these. Well, I can make it strong. I just can't make it pretty. Try just leaving this one on. Just melt that crack. Alright, those should be fine. Before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and move this all the way down here so it's hitting that switch. Yeah. That's where it starts down there, so I'm going to put it in its starting position so it's hitting that switch. Alright, it's time to test this thing to see if it works. Turn it on. Okay. Now, just got to activate this switch.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh boy, rabbit tracks. A rabbit hole. Watch out, Doc. Now you're gonna get it. Gee, ain't I a stinker?
There it is. So it's working. Let's put these little guys back and have a look at it without the little stuff on there. Alright, now let's have a look behind the scenes.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh boy, rabbit tracks. A rabbit hole. Watch out, Doc. Now you're gonna get it. Gee, ain't I a stinker?
That spring right there still makes it kind of skip.
A rabbit hole.
It seems like this belt might have stretched some, and when it gets to this spring, it has a hard time getting up to it, and it skips on the belt before it can get to that switch. It eventually does it, but it's having a hard time, and I think it's just because the belt is so loose and stretched. I think I can tighten that up. I'm going to take him back off. Let's take this one off. You can see it's just screwed in. I could always undo one of these. Poke a new hole into it and move it over just a tad. I'm going to try that. The belt's tighter now. Wasn't easy. ended up having to use the drill to get a good hole in this belt. Poking it doesn't work. X-Acto knife doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't skip now. Now, can this go back without taking everything off? Looks as if. Now I can put this switch back. This can go back. And each side gets 2 screws. So there it is, the Bugs and Elmer, a classic confrontation. I'm pretty sure this is my favorite one. I do like Bugs Bunny, that's for sure. This is the 3rd different one of these that I've actually fixed. I've fixed the Duck Dodgers, the Winnie the Pooh, and now the Bugs and Elmer. There's at least 10 different one of these, and if you have one that I haven't done a video on, well, contact me. But anyway, you want to see this one in action. Well, here it goes.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh boy, rabbit tracks. A rabbit hole. What's up, Doc? Now you're gonna get it. Gee, ain't I a stinker?
So if you like this video, I sure would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, of course, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people right here. These are the patrons. These are the people making this channel possible so I can show you how I restore these things. And I couldn't do any of this stuff without these people. So I thank them oh so very, very much. And if you'd like to become a patron, of course, there's links and all that. There's also the super chat thanks and the Patreon and all that and the PayPal, everything. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh boy, rabbit tracks. A rabbit hole.